guys, and welcome to the Series 25 Autumn event, Jumping Juggernauts, which is A800 heavy hitters, cross-country. And there are some tracks that there are. Restos cross-country, Las Granjas, and Airfield. But the cars is not something you can search for, which is great. But it does seem that if you go through them all, well, you know, you will eventually. Okay. It's just around 2,109 kilograms. Now, the cars shown here are not the only ones you can bring because it only shows you those that are A-class stock. So anything in the lower class wouldn't show up here, like the Levante. So, yeah. It's really confusing to find a car for this. But your car has to weigh a minimum of 2,110 kilograms. Then you can bring it. Yeah.
Bellcat said.
Come on. Oh, use that again.
And this, yeah, you can bring the limo. No, I am not going to. I am not going to bring the limo. No, not the Unimog either.
Bring the Barbie movie Humvee. Yay.
Oh, you are not bringing the Ken Humvee into this.
No, of course I'm not. Of course I'm not.
I will spend the entirety of the race ramming you if you do.
Yes, of course.
Good. Just so we're clear. There's a death penalty if you do that. And of course somebody took the limo. Two
limos.
Oh,
two limos.
See what I'm up against here, people? It's
people just want to ruin your day.
I thought I was the only twisted one enough to do that. Someone else has done it. I like that. Well done, Snake.
Well, yeah. I mean, it could only be you two, because Stoic would never, ever, ever in a million years do that. Oh, God.
Out of my way. I thought I had a trail cat tune for heavy hitters, but I didn't seem to have.
Well, I'm not sure that...
Mine was available. I guess it depends on the tune.
Yeah. It does. Well, it depends on the weight of the car.
Yeah.
I mean, a car can stock beyond the list, but if you then use weight reduction or a lighter engine or something, and your car drops below 2,110 kilograms, you're no longer allowed to use it, even though it's on the list. Which makes it just epic to tune for, especially because that number, you sort of had to figure it out on your own.
Oh, Stasio.
I quite like this.
I didn't hit it. I nearly went into that tree, though. I very nearly went into it. It's, I keep forgetting how long this thing is.
Well, it is a limo, isn't it?
If we lose this because you bought the limo, I will not be impressed.
Snake, you're also in the limo. Pot calling kettle. Come in, kettle. For heaven's sake.
What if it really?
It would have been better if you'd gone with, oh, well, that explains my driving then.
It's like the paint job on this. I'm reading the back. I'm reading it more than fucking driving. I need to drive.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I mean, historically, multitasking has not been great with you, Stasio.
No. It requires forward thinking, and then we're back to planning ahead again.
Well, it requires thinking of some sort.
Yeah, that's true.
I
You
will
just made
never.
me think about it then.
Yes,
And now I've forgotten what we were talking about.
yeah, I've kind of figured the silence gave it away, I'd say. You can actually hear it, like, when you got a call back in the day when you had like Nokia 3110s.
That was my brain going, think. We know how to do this. What is it? Thinking. We know, we're sure we know this.
We've done this before.
That was a good race.
It was fun.
Oh,
Yes, indeed. Oh,
in a limo. I mean, sort of
100%.
reminds me of an event way back when in Forza 4, where it was A800 Super Saloons dirt racing, and I of course brought my tried and tested BMW 1 Series, and Gatsu brought the limo on drag tires in front wheel drive, and won.
Sounds about right for Gatsu, that, yeah.
I mean, it was dirt racing in the rain, and he was in a front wheel drive limo on drag tires. It's not fair. Oh, jump. But like I wrote on Discord yesterday, I was watching Aliens yesterday, the second one, and when Bishop is driving that second dropship with two fingers on top of a joystick, that's sort of like Gatsu driving.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I have to beat the limo. I cannot be beaten by a limo. I will not allow to be beaten by a limo. It's against the rules. No. No, don't do that. Don't do that, because that reminds me of Le Mans in Spanish.
Sorry.
That was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Dear viewer, if you ever get a chance to watch Le Mans in Spanish at night, that is fucking hilarious. Yeah. It is. I didn't understand pretty much anything they said, but that doesn't matter. It was the most fun thing I've ever seen. At night, the lead car would swap depending on pit stops, but the slowest was the Peugeot, and depending on who had been in the pits, the Peugeot would be leading. And then at one point, I think it was a Ferrari that was catching up to it, and one of the commentators started going, nee, 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 nee. I nearly wet myself laughing. That was fucking funny.
Well, that one of them was drunk, definitely.
Yeah, one of them was. He was either drunk or on drugs or both, because he also at one point started singing.
Even his friend was trying to keep it together, like hold him together.
Yeah, but he was laughing as well. But yeah, he started to sing at one point a song that he made up that it didn't make any sense what he was singing.
Not really, no.
But it was fun. Wow, it was fun. Anyway, the car I was using for this was the 2020 Ford #2069 Ford Performance Ford Bronco Ford R. And the tune for it was... Oh, for heaven's sake, yes, it exists. I just made it yesterday, for heaven's sake. Huh. Right. Yep. Okay. Well, that's fun. When I was done tuning, these yesterday. I went through them one by one to make sure the tune was shared, etc., etc. Yeah. Right, let's try again. So the tune I was using was this one. Ta-da! 995-684-441. And remember, as always, if you use one of my tunes, please remember to like it. Same goes for the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. Bye-bye.